This Tuesday, the MLB All-Star Game will be played in Denver instead of Atlanta.
The organization pulled the game out of Georgia because of the state's new voting law, creating a domino effect for movie studios and other major companies. WSAV's Archie Seshadri reports.
Due to recent political developments in Georgia, the MLB moved the game to Colorado just days after Senate Bill 202 was signed into law. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp signed the Election Integrity Act in March, and shortly after that, the MLB pulled out the All-Star Game from Atlanta to Denver.
If you looked at what SB 202, they were solid election reform measures to restore confidence in the election process. And so now the state of Georgia is going to have a $100 million hit, primarily to small business owners, vendors.
Voters of color and young voters made choices they didn't like. These are revenge bills. It's revenge against losing an election.
Republicans blame Democrats and former gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams for promoting the cancel culture in Georgia, saying it's based on lies.
We now have photo identification for absentee ballots. That process that we're using is the same process they're using in Minnesota with Democrat governor, Democrat secretary of state. The Department of Justice, Biden's Department of Justice, has not sued Minnesota using that exact same law. So why do they not sue a Democrat state, but they're suing a Republican state?
These are solutions in search of a problem. There is nothing broken that these laws fix.
Despite no widespread fraud, Republicans say the new law keeps elections safer.
But it's never been easier to vote in Georgia. We now have 17 days of early voting mandated for all 159 counties. We also make sure that we have absentee, no excuse voting stayed in place.
Our voting rights are directly tied to the leadership we have and the quality of their response.
But Stacey Abrams blames the governor and secretary of state for the All-Star Game leaving Georgia.
When you attack voters of color, because these laws are so broad, they will attack everyone.
Democrats say the new law is voter suppression disguised as voter reform. Archie Seshadri, WSAV News 3 on your side.
Just a few weeks ago, the Department of Justice filed a lawsuit against Georgia for its new voting law. Secretary of State Raffensperger says the state will win and is ready to fight the latest political challenge.